Guys, have you seen this video on your TikTok FYP? I have seen that video too.
Me too, but based on that video, I had thought about what to say about mental health.
Oh, based on that video, it explains that we need to keep spreading awareness about mental health. As we see in this video, no one tries to comfort that guy by the time he needs someone. And that is the reason why we need to understand what mental health is.
Yes, that's right.
Is
Yes?
can you explain to us about mental health, since you are having a lot of knowledge about mental health?
Sure. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, what we feel, and how we act. It also helps us to determine how to handle stress, relate to others, and make a healthy decision. Mental health is very important at every stage of life, from childhood, teenage, to adulthood. Mental health problems can be seen among individuals throughout all milestones in life. Among the possible factors that may contribute to this are financial difficulties, work-related stress, family issues such as poor parenting, and the other environmental factors. Having all these poor coping skills and poor social support can further worsen one's mental health. Despite the availability of effective treatment, a person with mental health disorder may not seek help due to various factors like social stigma or other reasons related to their belief. It is important to taking care of mental health because mental and physical health are equally important components of overall health. For example, anxiety and depression increases risk of many types of physical health problems and particularly long-lasting conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. The presence of chronic disease can also increase the risk of mental illness.
Oh, I see. As you said, that anxiety and depression can also increase risk of chronic disease. If you don't mind, can you share more about type mental disorder?
Of course, Yasmin, but first, you need to know what mental illness is. Mental illness is a health issue. It can affect your thought, mood, and behavior. It can impact the way you perceive the world around you. A mental illness can cause distress. It may affect how you cope at work, how you function in relationships, and your ability to manage everyday tasks. Mental illness can last for a short time or for your whole life. Some mild mental illness lasts for only a few weeks, but sometimes severe illness can be lifelong and cause a serious disability. I know that anxiety is common among people nowadays, but there are more types of mental disease. The main group of mental health disease are mood disorder, anxiety disorder, personality disorder, psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia, eating disorder, trauma-related disorder, and substance abuse disorder. Mood disorder can be classified into two, which is depression and bipolar disorder. Other than that, personality disorder is when some personality traits that can cause distress, such as narcissistic personality disorder. Besides that, eating disorder is also a mental illness, where the individual gets involved an unhealthy obsession with eating, exercise, and body shape. Each type of mental disease has different set of symptoms. Mental disease can be diagnosed by taking to your doctor in detail about your symptoms. It may be helpful to bring along a family member or carer when you see the doctor. The symptoms of mental illness are described in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder. This manual is used by doctors to help diagnose mental illness. So, we cannot simply self-diagnose with mental illness. Did you guys know worldwide mental disorder affect more than 450 million people? Mental, neurological and substance use disorder accounted for 30% of the total global burden of disease. The WHO estimates 1 in 4 people are affected by mental disorder at the same point in their life. The Ministry of Health (MOH) in 2015 revealed that the prevalence of mental health problems among those 16 years and above is 29.2%. 1 in 3 Malaysians have mental health issues, with highest prevalence among those aged 16 to 19 years as well as those from low-income families.
It seems like we have mentioned anxiety, right?
Yes.
Anxiety is a common mental health condition characterized by excessive worry, fear, or nervousness about future events and situations. It can manifest physically through symptoms like a rapid heartbeat, sweating, trembling, and restlessness. Anxiety disorder can significantly impact a person's daily life and functioning if left untreated. If you or someone you know is struggling with anxiety, it's essential to seek help and support. Treatment options often include therapy such as cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), medication, lifestyle changes, and stress management techniques. Remember, anxiety is a treatable condition, and many individuals find relief and improvement in their symptoms with the right intervention and support. If you have any specific question or need information related to anxiety, please feel free to ask.
I have a question. What are the various factors that cause anxiety? Is it because of genetic or the other factor?
But that, I think anxiety can occur for various reasons, and it's typically a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and environmental factors. Okay, first I think genetic. There is evidence to suggest that genetics can play a role in the development of anxiety disorders. If you have a family or history of anxiety disorders, you may be a higher risk to experiencing the anxiety into yourself. Second, I think from personality factors. Certain personality traits such as being highly sensitive or having a tendency toward perfectionism can contribute to anxiety. These traits may make individuals more prone to excessive worry and fear. Third is trauma or stressful life event. Traumatic experience or prolonged exposure to stress can trigger anxiety disorders. This could include the physical or emotional trauma, basic relationship problems, work-related stress, or financial difficulty. Lastly, in physical health condition. Certain medical conditions such as thyroid disorders or chronic illness can mimic symptoms of anxiety. It's essential to rule out any underlying medical causes when assessing anxiety. So, it's important to note that anxiety is a normal and adaptive response to stress or danger. It becomes a problem when it is excessive, chronic, and interferes with a person's daily life. If you or someone you know is experiencing significant anxiety, Seeking help from a mental health professional is essential. Treatment options such as therapy and medication can be highly effective in managing and alleviating anxiety symptoms.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you know if anxiety is affecting you?
Anxiety attacks, also known as panic attacks, can occur suddenly and without warning in response to heightened anxiety or stress. These attacks are characterized by intense and overwhelming feeling of fear or panic. While anxiety attacks can vary from to person, they typically involve a combination of physical, emotional, and cognitive symptoms. This effect trigger for anxiety attacks can be different for each individual, and what causes an attack in one person may not have the same effect on another. However, here are some common triggers of situation that can lead to anxiety attack. First, stressful event. High stressful situations such as work-related pressure, relationship conflicts, financial difficulty, and major life changing like moving, starting a new job, and ending a relationship can trigger anxiety attacks. Second, phobia. Specific phobias such as fear of flying, height, spider, or social situation can provoke anxiety attacks when the person encounters or anticipates exposure to future object or situation. And lastly, I think caffeine and stimulants, right?
Yes.
Consuming excessive amount of caffeine or stimulant medication can increase the likelihood or anxiety attacks, as the substance can stimulate the nervous system. So it's important to note that while anxiety attacks can be distressing, they are not typically life-threatening. Most anxiety attacks last for a relatively short duration, often peaking within 10 until 15 minutes and then gradually subsiding. However, if you or someone you know experiencing recurring or severe anxiety attacks can significantly interfere with daily life, it is essential to seek professional help from mental health provider. Effective treatment are available, including therapy, medication, and stress management techniques. All about it is to help manage and reduce the frequency of intensity of anxiety attacks.
Stigma surrounding anxiety and mental health issues is a significant barrier to seeking help, understanding, and support for individuals who experience anxiety disorder. Can you tell us how stigma can affect people with anxiety?
About the stigma, I think stigma can make individuals with anxiety feel like they cannot talk. They cannot talk openly about their struggle or seek help because of the fear or judgment of discrimination. They may keep their feelings hidden, which can hinder their ability to access necessary treatment and support. Second, I think stigma can lead to feelings of shame and guilt for experiencing anxiety. People may wrongly blame themselves for their condition or feel what people feel inadequate, something like that, because they can simply snap out of it. Lastly, I think stigma can affect individuals' professional lives, leading to discrimination in the workplace. Some, some may fear that discussing their anxiety will jeopardize their job security or opportunity for advancement.
Addressing the stigma surrounding anxiety and mental health. Addressing the stigma surrounding anxiety and mental health condition is essential for creating a more inclusive and supportive society. So, what steps can we take to combat stigma?
I think the first step is we need to promote mental health literacy by providing accurate information about anxiety disorders and mental health conditions. Increasing awareness can dispel myths and misconceptions. Second, I think we can encourage open conversation about mental health when people share their experience. It can reduce stigma and show others that they are not alone. And lastly, I think we need to be mindful of the language we use when discussing mental health. Avoid stigmatizing word and phrase and use person which that emphasize the individual rather than their condition. So it's important to remember that anxiety is a common human experience and it can happen to anyone by challenging and changing stigmatizing attitude and behavior. We can create a more compassionate and understanding society where individuals with anxiety feel comfortable seeking help and living fulfilling lives.
Besides anxiety, what are the other examples of mental illness?
I know depression is also an example of mental illness.
Would you like to tell us more about it? I wonder what depression is.
Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Depression causes feeling of sadness or a loss of interest in activities you once enjoyed. The symptom of depression is feeling sad, hopeless or worried, loss of interest or pleasure in activity once enjoyed, like I said before, trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, loss of energy or increased fatigue, feeling worthless and difficulty concentrating or making decisions. For your information, I have been through this problem.
Really? I'm sorry to hear about that, but I do hope that you are fully recovered now.
Yes, depression can happen to anyone, including me. It happened when I was 17 because of my sister's death. But now I am fully recovered.
What did you do to heal yourself when you knew that you are having that mental illness?
First, I talk to someone I trust and express my feeling to them and stay connected with my friends and my family or someone I love to avoid feeling lonely. Believe me, it gives peace to depression fighters. And did you know that depression people always talk about suicide? So, my advice is remember that you are not alone. But if you don't have friends or family or someone you love, you can talk to a helpful group such as a doctor or a counselor.
So, what is the factor of depression?
It's a good question. There were a lot of factors of depression. For example, number one is family history. You are at a higher risk of developing depression. If you have a family history of depression or another mood disorder, if your parents have depression, you are highly likely to have it too. And I think the second one is early childhood trauma. Some events affect the way your body reacts to fear and stressful situations. For example, if you ever see an abuse in front of your eyes, or you ever have been abused, you will likely have depression and trauma.
Oh, I see. So, mental health awareness is important to help the millions of people who are affected by mental health issues. Mental health awareness is not only to educate people, but to send message to those who struggle. The goal of mental health awareness is allow people who are suffering to know that they are not alone and the help is nearby. As we continue to be aware and support those who need help, we can improve in society and allow people to benefit from knowing about these communities.
So, the conclusion of this discussion is mental health means keeping our minds healthy. Both physical and mental health are equally important for better performance and results. For students who have a positive mental health, they tend to be eager and excited to participate in social events and extracurricular activities. They may have a greater interest in their studies, retain information more effectively, and progress steadily towards graduation as they grow socially, emotionally, and academically. But if students experiencing poor But if students experiencing poor mental health may be dealing with depression, stress, anxiety, addictive condition, or aggressive behavior, students may be distracted or uninterested, affecting their ability to learn material presented in the classroom.
Oh, thank you for the information. Now I totally understand what mental health is. So thank you.
Thank you.